This broadcast is brought to you by All I Need to Know About Success, I Learned from Star Trek by author Glenn Henderson. To get your copy, go to glenntrekbook.com. Here at San Diego Comic-Con 2024 on day 3, joined here with Kyle Higgins. You wrote the book or directed the book of the Singularity that based on Bear McCreary and a whole bunch of other people's awesome people's work.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was the creative director on the book. The book is written by Matt Groom, a very, very talented author who works with us quite a bit. My company, Black Market Narrative. We build universes is kind of our slogan and tagline. We run a creator-owned superhero universe at Image Comics that we do a lot of things that kind of play with the form of sequential storytelling, really kind of push the boundaries. So a lot of outside-the-box storytelling things. We'll do issues that take place inside of black holes entirely in fluorescent ink, so the whole book's a blacklight comic. We'll do secret animated short films through QR codes in our books. Yesterday, we just announced that our series No One, which is a true crime superhero book, that also has an in-universe scripted podcast with Rachel Lee Cook and Pat.
I've heard of this, yeah.
So we just announced yesterday that the story is continuing in a found footage true crime superhero documentary that I'm directing. Brian Buccellato and I are writing. Steven Schneider from Paranormal Activity and Insidious and Late Night with the Devil is producing, along with ZQ Entertainment, Black Market Narrative, and Stuart Manischel. So when Bear called about the Singularity, wanting to bring a story to his concept album, it was like very much a no-brainer for us.
That's awesome. And the album, it's kind of like, you said something with the multiverse, I heard. It's kind of like a sci-fi or?
Yeah, it's very sci-fi, but actually it really blends different genres. Similar to the album, one of the things that was so brilliant about the concept that Matt Groom, our writer, came up with, when he listened to the album, he found a way to design a story about the death of a multiverse. So ultimately, there are all these reincarnation cycles that the main character is going through as he's trying to get back to a life that no longer exists, and being forced in that process and that that journey of self-discovery, coming to terms with what's actually important in life itself. We designed it to be drawn by different artists for each chapter. So every chapter is drawn by a different artist. There's some overlap. There's some artists that do multiple chapters.
Help each other out a little bit.
But each chapter also corresponds to a track on the album. So the book gives a really tight narrative to the album itself.
That's super, super cool, man. So where do they go to find out about the graphic novel and the album? Where do they go to find out or get a copy or where?
Yeah, so you can go to Bear's website, bearmccreary.com, and he's got a tab for the Singularity right there. You can also go to our website, Black Market Narrative, at blackmarket.la, and we have links to the book there. The album itself is available on all streaming platforms right now. You can also sign up for our newsletter at the Black Market Narrative website, and that's where you'll get news and updates on kind of all our projects, including the Singularity.
Awesome, Kyle. Thank you so much, man.
My pleasure.
So, Owen with Sci Fiction coming to you from San Diego Comic-Con, signing off.